flow, and I'm a superhero like a Mario bro. And I'll go toe to toe with all of you hoes, so you better back up cause I'm about to blow. Spit fire for hours like I grabbed a flower, invincible on the mic like I got star power. Think you're a boss? Yeah, so is Bowser, and I hurdled that turtle on the first encounter. You can't get on my level with the shit that I spout. I'll knock your block off so hard that coins come out, making Yoshi jealous when I'm spitting for fun, cause I'm untypically talented with the tip of my tongue. I'm always killing it when it comes to the ladies, pounding Princess Peach and just pushing daisies. White nerdy rapper, I'm so ironic, I gotta slow down just to keep up with Sonic. Haters calling me out, but I'm not responding. Egg-headed retards, Doc Robotnik. My pen is like a cannon when it's in my hand. Metaphors so complex you gotta play them again, just to understand that I am like a batshit crazy Mega Man. I'm bigger, faster, stronger too, and after I slaughter you, I'll murder your whole crew. Psychotic Donkey Kong when I sing this song, cause I'm going bananas when the beat comes on. Play a little ditty and I save the day. Even heroes need a little help along the way, so don't underestimate the sidekick. With tails, knuckles, or Luigi, I'm sick. Being the youngest, I'm so used to battling big bro, rocking the player too. But look at me now, I'm in the limelight, killing these villains when I spit my rhymes right. When I play my ocarina of time like I'm the missing link when I get on the mic. What a horrible night to have a curse. You suck worse than Kirby when you spit a verse. The nurse ain't heard me when I burned you first. You started with 3 lives, you leave in a hearse. I beat the game on hard, I don't need to cheat. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B. Take the high score, just wait and see. Then leave my initials, RCP. Do a barrel roll like Fox McCloud. Grab a controller, turn the volume loud. When I'm in the game, losing ain't allowed. I'm a pissed off gamer, make a game grump proud. All of these chicks trying to calculate their chances. Bitch, you ain't got none, unless you look like Samus. Get down to your zero suit so we can slam this. I'll have you praying to God like a fucking mantis. Addicted to the game, I can't stay sober. You challenging me?
Game over.
Welcome everybody to episode 1 of season 2 of the SUBCON Video Game Hip Hop Podcast. I'd like to welcome all you wonderful listeners back to the show, and also welcome anyone who's just starting to tune in with our brand new season. I had a month-long hiatus, which let me reload with plenty of hot video game-based hip-hop beats and remixes and mashups and all that wonderful stuff that you should be in love with if you're listening to this show. You know, I have a whole first season behind me. Start from the beginning. Anyway, don't start from the beginning because I'm doing an episode right now. I'd like to further mention that there will be no format change. Since nobody listens to the show yet, no one has voiced their opinion on the shape of the show. So why do anything to rock the boat? So hooray for the status quo. We're going to keep the shows hovering under half an hour, so that's enough time that you can hurry up and listen, but hopefully long enough that there's some meat on the bones of this podcast. Of course, we'll be going with 4 songs per episode, and that brings us to the song we opened with, which is Game Over by Radon, and that was produced by DJ Chief Takanawa, who you may know from last season. I heard this song just after I was closing up shop on season 1, and I knew after 1 or 2 listens that this song was definitely getting into season 2. You could actually go watch a music video for this song. I'll drop the link in the show notes to that. I assume the video was also produced by Radon, since it's on his personal YouTube channel, but it's pure speculation on my part. And this brings us to a special new segment of the show called Video Game Based Lyrics Corner. So basically we're going to take a look at some of the lyrics from a mashup on an episode every so often, and we'll see how the lyrics from the song performed by usually some famous rapper fits into the world of the mashup. I think the best way to explain it is to just jump into today's segment. We've got Ballad of the Sixth God, which is a mashup by Toon Link, which features Drake spitting the bars from Know Yourself, plus remixed beats from Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. So basically, what lines from Drake can also apply to Link from Legend of Zelda. I decided to highlight this specific lyric, so look out for it when you're listening to the song. And remember, I'm just quoting the song here. Okay. Quote, I'm turning into a nigga that thinks about money and women like 24/7. That's where my life took me. That's just how shit happened to go. Unquote. And I absolutely apologize for reading raps, but, you know, we gotta, I'm not the important one here. Stay focused. So basically, this describes Link perfectly, in my opinion. One day, he's a kid growing up in Kokiri Forest, or on the edge of Hyrule Town with his uncle, or he shows up on a boat, I guess, if we're talking about Link's Awakening. But he's a carefree guy, but the next thing he knows, he's saving princesses and hustling for rupees. That's fate, man. That's what life had in store for Link. Just thinking about how to get more money for weapons and how to save a princess so he could go ahead and move on to saving another princess. That's just how shit happened to go. So enjoy this mashup by Toon Link. This is called Ballad of the Sixth God.
I was running through the six with my woes. With my woes.
Growing up in Brooklyn, shit, I thought that everybody talked this way. Raised on Rakim and Run DMC, so I thought that everybody walked this way. We fresh, we chill, we deaf, we ill. It's just some things I was taught to say. And every Saturday morning I watch cartoons with a bowl of frosted flakes. Then the puberty came, started hitting them cuties with game and the truancy king. Started cutting and not just class, I was coming on fast, I was new to the game. Music playing on TV, courtesy of Video Music Box Plus. Knew a lot of hustlers going OT, coming back with a new hip-hop like E40 holding down the yay, NWA in LA, Outkast from the A-Town, way down in Houston, they play the UGK. I walk and talk kinda fast, I'm thought of as a New York kinda rhymer, but most New Yorkers got family in South and North Carolina. LA is little Alabama, they walk and they talk with a country grammar. New York think everybody else sound country, so we started calling them Bammers. Down south where we buy them hammers, down south where we sell them drugs, down south where life is cheaper, they quick to fill you with them slugs. It's nothing, I'm from New York, but I got country cousins. It's nothing, we stay connected by the slang we bustin'. When it's simply put, you can't hit me. What I spit gonna set everyone free. I'm an underground king, nigga, Pimp C free. What up to my man Bumpy? What? It's nothing, I'm from New York, but I got country cousins. It's nothing, we stay connected by the slang we bustin'. Them things we bustin', the game we hustlin', the days we cuttin', the flame we cuppin', the lanes we snuffin'. Your name is nothing.
Growing up in PA, I knew nobody out there talk like us. Nothing but that country slang. What up, dawg? What up, cuz? Late night you see us buzzing on board, mad dog wine and weed. Sitting on the back porch getting suited, feeling fine indeed. Listening to Eric B and Rakim or EPMD. Cool C and Steady B, plus that Public Enemy. Not to mention the WA, DJ Quick and MCA. Down south we listen to it all, we didn't discriminate. Then along came Ghetto Boys, Raheem and the Royal Flush. Rebel Out Records based out of Houston represents for us. OG style, the convicts that foe in too much trouble. All squad and gangsta nip, put it down for H-Town on the double. So I said it's time to hustle, got down with my brother C. Put together UGK and shit, the rest is history. We make hits by the dozen, put it down when they said we wasn't. Trust me, it's nothing, just another day in the life of your country cousin.
It's nothing, I'm from New York, but I got country cousins. It's nothing, we stay connected by the slang we bustin'. When it's simply put, you can't hit me. What I spit gonna set everyone free. I'm an underground king, nigga, Pimp C free. What up to my man Bumpy? What? It's nothing, I'm from New York, but I got country cousins. It's nothing, we stay connected by the slang we bustin'. The things we bustin', the game we hustlin', the days we cuttin', the flame we cuppin', the lanes we snuffin'. Your name is nothing.
In Brooklyn, New York, I'm down with Lord Jamar. Back in PAT, man, we be sippin' the bar. I'm down with Jay from Houston, and I think it should be that when I'm out in LA, I fuck with Ice-T. Short Dog is my OG, we been down forever. Taught me the game, lane to lane, to keep my pimpin' together. Niggas don't understand by far. Back in the days, it was was major, and then my brother put me up on black stars. Stars that's black often lose our way, cause we isolate ourselves and give our ghetto pass away. My niggas pass away at an unreal rate. They mamas get greedy, I'm just trying to make sure that they kids straight. I'm on a chillin' tour with my mic in my hand, shitting on these jealous niggas in the New World Clan. I wouldn't trade it for nothing, only a crazy man would. I represent for the whole side, but mainly just for my hood. The pimp is good.
I got country, country.
Welcome back. That second track you just heard was not so video gamey, but it comes by the video game influenced artist Team Teamwork. That was a mashup of Swedish musician James Lekman. Wikipedia pegs him as a indie pop guitarist and singer, but I've never heard of him, so I wouldn't know. I mean, this is a hip-hop podcast, come on, like, I love the beat, and maybe I'll check out this guy at some point, because he gets comparisons to Magnetic Fields and Balanced Sebastian, artists I love when I was on my indie rock phase, but this is hip-hop. So, what's more important is the awesome lines by Talib Kweli and UGK, rapping about their country cousins. I think that's something everyone can relate to. You all got some cousins somewhere, I assume, that aren't, you know, where you are. So Team Teamwork takes that beat and he makes an old school jazzed out wonderful rendition of that track by Talib Kweli. So let's get into some video games. I want to talk about games I'm currently playing. Right now I'm glued to my 3DS thanks to two games that aren't even recent. I picked up Ultimate Angler, which is one of those mini Street Pass games, which is lame because I don't take my big fat new 3DS XL system around that often, and you know, I don't got any angling to ultimately angle because I don't Street Pass nobody. You only get 10 coins a day, which I rarely get because I don't take my 3DS anywhere. So anyway, it's a very, very slow process. So in the interim, I got back into Rune Factory 4, which features a fishing mechanic, but it's just not the same. It's not the same. But now I'm hooked on Rune Factory 4. I'm currently stuck. I'm supposed to do some like rune dungeon thing, but I'm stuck and I just keep getting beaten up by monsters that I can't reach. And then, to make things worse, I proposed to my girlfriend in the Rune Factory 4 game, and she didn't even want to marry me. So, I'm at an impasse in that game right now. I think I'm at the final end days of that obsession, especially as I start to get hyped for what I'm excited coming up. I'm really excited, and about a month from when this episode drops, will be Super Mario Maker, a game I have dreamt of ever since I discovered level editors were a thing. What more could you possibly want to edit than a Super Mario Brothers game? Because it's so simple, everything's a block. You just place a block here, place a block there, and the next thing you know, you have a Mario level. Obviously not as good as real Mario levels, but hey, it's worth a try. Me, myself, when I get the game, I'm basically going to try my best to make new renditions of shoot-em-ups. I've seen that Mario can float around in a cloud still, and I hope that he can float around in other things, and hey, shoot-em-up level, just scrolling across the screen, every level will be like the final level of Super Mario Land. Think about that. Alright, I also want to talk about some of the music I'm currently into. These are not hip-hop albums, but they are video game albums, and from one of the best video games series for music ever, we got Kirby Pufokia, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, dropped CV3 no Densetsu or whatever, with not only an excellent title, but also a wonderful album. And similarly, Travis Morgan, another fellow who wants to go by his real name, so you know who made these songs, dropped his fourth in a VGM series. It's called Broken Oath, and it's a tribute to Castlevania 2 for the Game Boy. Both of these albums are super epic. If I have that fabled metal podcast I keep mentioning, these albums will definitely get a lot of rotation. Heck, some of Travis Morgan's music might actually wedge its way onto this show, because that is some funky stuff he dropped. It's called genre-bending metal for a reason. What I'm excited coming up for, as far as music is concerned, is 2 Mello is dropping his Planet Rock EP, which is a new mashup album in tribute to the music of Final Fantasy VII. Really can't wait to see what Mello has cooking after the brilliant Wu-Tang Final Fantasy mashup album, the 3-6 Chambers. So this brings us to the end of our show, so let's go over some of that awesome music you've been hearing in the background. In the first segment, we heard Zelda's Dance Theme by Johan Turpin. Like in an alternate universe where Zelda got kart games instead of Mario, this would be the Rainbow Road theme. And in this second segment, you heard a trio of tracks. First, we heard from an awesome group called Project Dolphin, a medley of music from Street Fighter IV. That was followed up by some more DJ Chief Takanawa, music from Mega Man Battle Network 5. This is a battle theme remix called Virus Bustin'. And the final track that you're hearing is by TKYO, and it's called Viridian Trap Forest. Outro music from this episode is the credits ending theme to Arkanoid. The arcade version was composed by Hisayoshi Agura, but the NES music may or may not have been composed by Tsukasa Masuko, according to VGMRips.net, the best info a quick Google search can find. But before that, this is hot off Sky Blue's latest album, Race for Your Life, Sky Blue. And at the time of this recording, it came out about a day or two ago. And the track really has me thinking about some great Kirby episode ideas and tracks that I would want to include on that. But enough about the future. Right here, right now, is Sky Blue's Dreamland, produced by DJ Burstyle.
I like this, man. This fits me right here, you know? This sounds like me. Yeah. You can take whatever you can. My friends out of family, food out my hand. You can take my mind, but you'll never take my hopes and my dreams away. Hey, but in the nightmare, it ain't fair. No, it ain't fair. No, it ain't fair. Lose the ones that you care about the heaven. I'm just hoping that I see you there. Yeah. It's like a long path ahead. I travel alone. I walked even though I could have flown instead. Cause you learn from the journey. The power you gain from past battles come in handy, cause we learn from pain. See, I ain't worried about the fame. Yo, I'd rather be a hero. Considering the fact I was labeled a zero from holes that I dug in the past, had to get away. And now they say I'm just a hit away, but I'm just living like Kirby, floating on by this dreamland, trying to get by with a clean hand, looking for a reason to smile at this mean land. Yeah, living like Kirby, floating on by this dreamland, trying to get by with a clean hand, looking for a reason to smile at this mean land. Yeah.
One time love, we break it down like, that's what it sounds like. I get around like that, yeah, I get around like that, we break it down like, that's what it sounds like. I get around like that, I get around like that,
Yo, minutes turn to hours and the nights into weeks. That's time I spent on dreams, eyes closed, never sleep. Accumulate clouds underneath my feet. 2 fingers up, gotta stay my peace. Freedom of the speech, represent my peeps, close to making it. Opportunities there, we taking it. Represent the dreamers, I ain't faking it, no mistaking it. All these other rappers suck, inhaling each other, they spitting out the same stuff. I learned that individuality's the key. Don't change who you are for notoriety or society. Be yourself, you ain't gotta follow them. Let them judge, cause it wasn't what you shooting in the gym. Make the most out of good and the bad times. We kept faith even down to our last dime. I know we gonna get it one day. Granny used to tell me, son, it'll come someday. Yeah, so I'm living like Kirby, floating on by this dreamland. Trying to get by with a clean hand, looking for a reason to smile in this mean land. Yeah, living like Kirby, floating on by this dreamland. Trying to get by with a clean hand, looking for a reason to smile in this mean land. Yeah.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the SUBCON podcast. Be sure to subscribe to us on iTunes. Check out GameMusicForAll.com for all the latest video game music news, and go to GameMusicForAll.com/SUBCON to see show notes for today's episode. You can also go to GameMusicForAll.com/support to find out ways to help support the podcast and the website. And be sure to follow me on Twitter @GenoBoost. Thanks for listening. You are now leaving SUBCON.